This book was my first book I ever written, and I made a few choices about it. First and most importantly, I had just exited my first and most successful business up until then, Boston Technologies, and I felt like the process I used to build a company and my approach was unique enough where I think it would be useful and interesting to other people. And I made a few choices. First, I think that entrepreneurship is very, very good and very powerful to drive modern society. And I think everybody who's interested, should at least try. It's okay to fail, but you should try to build a company. And I tried to give in here sort of like a kitchen recipe of how one could start a company, a tech company, a B2B company, but without raising any capital. So this whole idea behind this book is at least an approach that worked for me at least once, where I built one company to $20 million in revenue with no investment from scratch without knowing anything about the space. And I thought that I should give back and teach other people and share how I did it. And this is the idea behind the book. And also, because I'm targeting young adults, hopefully, late teenagers, young adults, I did my best to keep the language very simple, very straightforward, with bullet points, with clear things about what to do, what not to do, how to do things. The idea behind this book is try to make it a recipe of somebody who can start a business. And I hope people find it useful. So if you're interested in this book, you can also find it on Amazon. How to build a $1 million business from scratch, written by myself. I was also trying to make this as complete as possible. Some of the ideas behind are lessons that I've learned the hard way by doing it myself. And I put in this book what I thought would be useful ideas that people would really enjoy without having to learn it on their own skin. This book I kept pretty simple on purpose. The idea was to make it available and easy to read. And of course, it's meant to be read in no particular order. Now, the ideas behind this book don't apply obviously to every business and every entrepreneur. This is just some ideas that work for some businesses in some categories. So you have to keep in mind the limits of the book as well and the approach. If this book manages to get at least one other person to build one more successful company, which means employing tens of people, which means helping humanity move forward and improving people's lives, then I'll have achieved the objective I had with this book.